Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki, known here as the One-Handed Bandit. And I created this halo eye look. Well, it started out as a halo. I don't know, the look decided to do what it wanted to do. But I use a black owned brand. I use the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palettes. And as you know, I do have quite a nice eyeshadow palette collection, and what I've been doing is revisiting those palettes and just getting some use out of them and creating looks with what I already have. And I've been trying to not purchase so many eyeshadow palettes. You know, the palette has to really speak to me. It has to be something that's innovative and something that is really that has to really stand out in my collection. So I decided to pick this up because it is a neutral tone palette, and that I do notice that most of my subscribers and my followers are everyday girls like myself. I'm not on anyone's PR list or anything like that. So I'm just a person just like you all who sees palettes on Instagram or wherever they're advertised, and I see it and I get intrigued and I purchase it. And I just come on here and create my looks with them. So I decided to pick this palette up today, and I haven't done a halo look in quite a while. So if you want to see how I created this eye look, then keep watching. Today I am just doing I guess you can say a neutral makeup look, something that you can wear every day to work, school, and things like that. I am using a palette that I already have in my collection, and today I'm going to be using the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. I am one of those girls that enjoy everyday palettes, nothing too dramatic. I do like to collect colorful palettes, but I don't wear them too often. So I did go ahead and do my brows off camera. And I also added concealer to my eyelids as well. So I'm just going to go dive right into the palette. And I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Royal Prerogative. And I'm going to add that into my transition area. I've noticed that most of my subscribers and followers are just everyday girls like myself and are not into those dramatic looks. But I do like to do some of those every now and then. So I do want to do looks that everyone can relate to. Just building that color up. And I know my forehead is looking a little shiny. I did add concealer up there to conceal my scar. So that's why it's looking a little shiny. So I've been doing this thing lately where I have been trying to move away from eating meat. It's just so much going on in the world, and honestly, you can't eat anything. You know, even if you want to like grab a salad, there's so many warnings for romaine lettuce. There's so much going on, and the only way that you can honestly be safe nowadays is if you grow your own fruits and vegetables, raise your own animals and things like that. But I'm getting very up there in age, and I just want to take charge of my life and eat a bit healthy. So for the past week, I've been eating a vegetarian lifestyle. I have been trying to eliminate dairy, and dairy is going to be one of the hardest things that I do because I do love cheese. I love butter. Milk, not so much, but definitely cheese and butter. And, you know, condiments like sour cream and yogurt as well. So with the eating vegan, I did mess up a few times this week. I did have some sausage. I did eat a burger. I don't know how people do that. It is so hard to eat right. But one of the good things that I have been doing, I have been incorporating lots and lots of water, and I've been putting lemon in my water, and I've been drinking one of those about, you know, those Starbucks tumblers. I have a silver tin one, and I fill that up with water and lemon juice. So I do one first thing in the morning and another one before I go to bed at night. And that has been helping with my water intake because I don't drink very much water. And just specifically for a health reason, I just think that eating more healthy would make me feel better and my health would improve. Because, you know, being a woman of color, we don't typically take our health very seriously. So I don't want to be, you know, up there in age and then all of a sudden I have all these health issues. So I want to try and combat that. And of course I want to, you know, lose a few pounds. The summer's coming. I want to be summer ready. I want to have a summer body. No, I'm not going to be a size 2, not even a size 8. I'll probably be down to like maybe a 10, but the main thing is for me to try and for me to get my health in order. So you'll probably see in a few weeks, you'll start to see a gradual change. Especially with these cheeks. These cheeks are going to go down quite a bit. But my birthday is this weekend, so I will be pigging out on all the things I should not be eating. But after that, on Monday, it'll be back to doing what I'm supposed to do. And today is Thursday the 5th. My birthday is on the 7th, on Saturday. This will probably be my Monday's video. So you'll definitely see this after the weekend. But yeah, I have plans on eating good this weekend. I know I want a good steak. I'm one of those girls that enjoy a good filet, a filet mignon, a good porterhouse. I enjoy a nice juicy steak. Another thing is that I enjoy sweets. So those things, red meat is easy to give up, but I do splurge every now and then with having a good steak, but I don't have it in my diet regularly. So I'm gonna have a steak this weekend, and I don't know what else. I know I want sweets. Where I want to eat, I have no idea. On Monday, I'll be back to doing what I'm supposed to do. Oh, so I don't think I showed you the other color that I used to blend out that brown. So what I used was this orange right here, which is called Empress. And I'm just going to deepen it up just a little bit. And I'm going to use this shade right here, which is called Duchess. It doesn't look that dark, but it is more of a chocolate chocolate brown when you see it in person. If you have this palette, I'm quite sure you know what this shade looks like. Colored Rain has some really nice eyeshadows. I do have one of their colorful palettes. See how deep that is? It doesn't look that deep in the pan, but it's a really nice chocolate brown. I think I want to do a halo eye today. I think I want to try that out. I haven't done a halo in a while. I'm not that good at halos, but I'll definitely try. Let's see. I think that looks good. I've been trying to do more talk through videos, and I want to know if you all enjoy talk through videos, or if you just want to see me do my makeup, because I don't want to give you guys what you don't want to see. So I'd like some feedback on if you enjoy the talk throughs, if that helps you, you know, with getting to know me. Because most of the time when I do my makeup, I have my shows on, because during the week I don't have time to watch my shows. So I watch, you know, The Housewives, Black Ink, you know, just watching shows that I don't get a chance to do during the week. So when I'm recording, I just, you know, I'm just sitting here vibing out, focus on my look, and I'm just, you know, catching up. So today I decided to turn that off. And, you know, just talk to you all and, you know, give everyone an opportunity to get to know me a little bit. I know not many people do voiceovers, but I live in a place where it's very noisy around me, and I'm not far from a hospital, so you may have heard in my videos helicopters. So I don't live in a war zone, but there is a hospital right down the street, so it's really close, and you can hear the helicopters landing on the hospital and all of that, which is pretty sad, because, you know, if a helicopter is airlifting someone to a hospital, it's not good. They aren't in good shape. So I sometimes think about that when I hear the helicopters. I hope and pray that whoever's being transported recovers and gets well soon. See, this is why I don't do halo eyes. This first one looks better than this left one. So I'm just going to go back into Empress and just help blend out that chocolate brown. I want to go to Morphe either today or tomorrow to get that Jaclyn Hill palette. I see so many reviews and so many pretty looks on it. I'm not a fan of pinks. I know that palette is mostly pink tones, so I don't know. I want to see it in person and see if it captures me, because some palettes you can see in the store and they're like, oh, buy me. But I don't know, I'm not a fan of those pinks. And I know I have quite a few palettes that have pink shades that I can probably dupe a look. But that palette is looking really, really nice these days. So I'm just gonna go and take a look, maybe. And for $40, I really want to love that palette. I really want to have 95% of the shades that I enjoy. I don't want to have it where the first 10 shades in the palette are too light for me. So I want to be able to use it. And Morphe is not like Sephora where you can buy something, review it, and if you don't like it, return it. I don't think that you can return to Morphe once you use it. I'm not sure. I'm going to check on that. So now that I have that set on there, I'm going to do my lid shade. I think I want to do 2 lid shades today. I'm going to use this shade, Royal Highness, and then Your Majesty. Royal Highness is more of like a grayish tone with a hint of silver, and then Your Majesty is more gold. So those are the 2 right there on the top row. So I'm going to go in with Royal Highness. So I'm adding Royal Highness on the inner portion and the outer portion. So I'm just leaving that space in the middle. And now I'm going to take the gold shade, Your Majesty, and pop that right in the center. I'm not going to use any liquid liner today. I'm just going to pop on lashes. And that would complete my eye. So I'm just making sure everything is evenly blended. I'm trying to decide what eye look I want to do for my birthday. I know I want to go and pick up some Lancome foundation because it is transfer resistant. So I want to get that, and I'll probably use my Pat McGrath concealer. But I cannot decide what eye look I want to do, or what palette, what colors. I have no idea what I'm wearing. I haven't purchased anything new. I just haven't been enthused about my birthday. I think once you hit a certain age, you're just grateful to be alive. It's not a big thing anymore. You can tell I'm growing, I'm getting old, I'm being a grandma. I just put on some lash glue and I'm just gonna apply these lashes. These are just random lashes from the beauty supply store. I think these are by Kiss. I'm gonna prime with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And I'm going to mix 2 foundations today. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation and the Huda Beauty Foundation. Huda is just a tad bit dark, and this is, I don't know, for some reason this hydrating foundation, it doesn't seem the same as the regular Pro Filter foundation. So I'm just gonna do a little bit. And then some of the Huda. And I'm just going to blend that out with the foundation brush. This is the Marble Set from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to do a tiny bit of color correcting because, as you can see, I have that darkness under my eye. I'm going in with the NARS concealer in the shade Armand. Just conceals that darkness under my eye, and I'm just going to blend that out. So it looks really even now, but I'm going to go in with another concealer to add some brightness. I'm taking the Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch. Making sure that concealer is evenly blended. And I'm using this Under Eye Setting Powder by Urban Decay, the All Nighter Setting Powder. It looks like this, and it's translucent. And I'm taking my Laura Mercier Puff, and I'm going to just press it into my skin. I'm going to add a little bit of warmth back to my skin, and I'm using the Sephora Spice Market blush palette. And I'm going to take this shade here, which is a contour shade. I'm just going to add that to just a bronze. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Ladyship, and I'm going to add that to my lower lash line. Taking that same brush, I'm going to go into the first shade in the palette, which is called Crown, and I'm going to add that to my inner tear duct. To set all over, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Powder. To highlight, I'm going to take this shade and this shade and just mix the two together. Lastly, for lips, I'm using the Fenty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Unbutton. It's this one. I love Fenty lip paints. I have all of them. And that is it for today's look. I hope that you have enjoyed watching me create this halo eye. I haven't done a halo in quite a bit, but I will be doing some more in the future. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Also give me a like. That also helps me grow here on YouTube. And click on that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.